that the company might have on the communities in which they do business in. You won't find out what the turnover rate of the employees are in comparison to their industry peers. I mean, when I invest in a company, I look at the turnover rate as one key indicator of what it's like to work at that company. And if your turnover rate is much higher than your peers, my sense is that management's doing something wrong, which is they're not treating their people well enough to want to stay around. So for me as an investor, that would be a key consideration. But there's no requirement to disclose that kind of information through the SEC. So raise your hand, ask a question, interrupt me. That will be the best way to ensure that I talk about what you're interested in. Yes?
From a practical business standpoint, knowing obviously what you know about publicly traded companies and the amount of capital and businesses, and obviously seventh generation has been a very successful company in its category. But do you think that you just laid out is actually possible?
I think
to be applied.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, to be discussed and to be theorized and to maybe take bits and pieces, but to literally lay out all of that, do you think it can be a model for our entire economy and our entire
I think what we have to do, that we failed to do, is to show people how some of these changes are really in their best interest. So, you know, if we talk about full cost accounting or we talk about changing capital gains taxes, whether you're concerned about global warming or whether you're concerned about human rights, you have to be able to show people how this change is beneficial for them and move beyond this highly compartmentalized agenda that we have had in the past. So, you know, again, some of these conversations we've been having, particularly the one in Washington, and one that I had last week at